Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about Sunday's NASCAR Cup Series race event, the Busch Light Clash at the Coliseum. I'm going to talk to you guys about the racing, about the heat races, everything that had to go on with this race. And Joey Logano won, unfortunately. What is up, everybody? Hope you guys are having a great Tuesday, and welcome back to the second episode of In the NASCAR. Today, I'm going to talk to you guys about the LA Clash at the Coliseum, which is 2 weeks before the Daytona 500. And so first, I'm going to talk to you guys about practice. I'm going to talk to you guys about what practice. What do you think? I'm telling you guys my opinion. What do you think? I think practice is, how it was. How do you think qualifying went? How was it was actually pretty decent. Not exactly the best that I hoped. Practice was good. There were a lot of shocking moments, like Landon Castle. He actually did pretty good. Corey LaJoie as well. And yeah, but pretty big shocking names that you really don't see up in the front of the pack go up front, because this next gen car is gonna be like, it's basically gonna level out the playing field. But as we all know, there was four heat races. Practice was pretty decent. Again, my favorite driver, Denny Hamlin, unfortunately he hit the wall, but it wasn't enough to severely affect his car, thankfully. So let's talk about now qualifying. So Kyle Busch, Joey Logano, Justin Haley, and Tyler Reddick, I think, were the qualifying winners, and there were pulsers for the heat races, and they all won them. So no really big surprise there. But I want to talk to you guys about some shocking drivers. There were some drivers that I know that weren't in the LA Clash. Kurt Busch for 2311 Racing, he wasn't in the Clash because of a wreck. Like Austin Cindric, he's just a rookie, so I'm really not that surprised he's in it. Alex Bowman, he was really good at like short tracks. He was not in the LA Clash. Brad Keselowski, the new co-owner for RFK Racing, he's not in this race either. He wasn't in this race either. So yeah, that's some big surprising names. So I'm gonna talk now. So now the last chance qualifying races, they were decent. Denny Hamlin won the first race, and Ty Dillon won the second. And so yeah, not really. And there were some bumping and banging, 3 wide moves. But now I'm going to talk to you guys about the main event, the Busch Light Clash at the Coliseum. And surprisingly, there was not a whole lot of passes in the race. Not as much as I thought it would be. But Kyle Busch and Joey Logano were basically the two front runners of this race, basically the entire time. And for the past few laps, it's basically been the Joey Logano Kyle Busch show. But Tyler Reddick, he had a very fast car, and then there's more than 20 laps to go until halftime. 3 drivers all got mechanical failures in the same lap, which is Chase Briscoe due to his engine having issues. Tyler Reddick, I don't know what happened to Reddick, but he must have had an engine problem as well. And Denny Hamlin, I know, had a mechanical failure, so he finished dead last, unfortunately. That's just super heartbreaking. As a Hamlin fan, painful. I really didn't think he was going to win this race anyway, because this is a brand new race car. But yeah, this race was... the racing was not as exciting as I hoped it would be. Unfortunately, but Ice Cube's performance at halftime was really something special to me. I was jamming it out, guys. You should have honestly seen me. I was so pumped up for his for his concert. I was so pumped up for it. I didn't get to see Pitbull perform or the heat races. I didn't get to see the heat races or the last chance qualifiers because I was actually at a monster truck show, which I hope post a vlog tomorrow. So yeah, so if you guys so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. So now after halftime, there were some accidents. Like there was, well, I think this accident came before halftime, which is Chase Elliott, him spinning around off the which is Chase Elliott spinning around. Then I know this one crash where Kyle Larson made a stupid move, got into Justin Haley, and ended his hopes. So what Kyle Larson, in my opinion, was absolutely unacceptable. He's a champion. He honestly shouldn't have done that. Even though I like Kyle Larson, that was just a really stupid move in my opinion. Just not really impressed with Larson after that, but yeah, besides that, and yeah, Joey Logano won the main event, which you guys know I can't stand Logano, and I'm absolutely not pleased with that. I'm not happy that he won. But thankfully, it's not a points race, and this is the second time Logano has won something. Both of his last two wins, both coming at new tracks or inaugural events. But both of his past two wins have been inaugural events, like the Busch Dirt Race, which is a points race, and an exhibition race, which is the Busch Light Clash. So, yeah, at least it's not an actual points win, but, you know. So, guys, now I want to tell you guys about the finishing results here. Alright, so here's the race results. Joey Logano finished first, Kyle Busch second, Austin Dillon third, Eric Jones fourth, Kyle Larson fifth, William Byron sixth, Custer 7th, Christopher Bell 8th, AJ Allmendinger 9th, Kevin Harvick 10th, Chase Elliott 11th, Harrison Burton 12th, Stenhouse 13th, Daniel Suarez 14th, Truex 15th, McDowell 16th, Blaney 17th. He actually got caught in an incident with Eric Jones, and Blaney absolutely was so mad and basically threw his Hans device at Eric Jones. Short track racing at its finest. Bubba Wallace, my other favorite driver, he finished 18th. Fortunately, he didn't really have a good race car. Justin Haley, like I said, he basically got destroyed by Larson, finished 19th. Priest finished 20th. Tyler Reddick, Chase Briscoe, and Denny Hamlin, I mentioned those. They all had engine issues at the same time, or mechanical related issues at the same time. So they're all the ones that finished 21st, 22nd, and 23rd, unfortunately. So now I'm going to go ahead and rate this race from 1 to 10. 1 being the worst race ever, 5 to being like average, and 10 being the best. I'm going to give this race probably a 3.5, guys. I'm going to give it a 3.5. Not really the best I was hoping for. I was expecting some, short track racing, intense racing, all out. But overall, guys, it was basically the Joey Logano and Kyle Busch show, and Tyler Reddick had a chance, but he had power issues. Justin Haley as well. So, not the race I was expecting for, but in the end, it was alright. Not the best. So, it was absolutely the worst race, but it's just not what I was expecting. So, but overall, NASCAR did a pretty good job, and I'm actually impressed. I have high hopes for the future of NASCAR, and I'm not saying this is a bad race, but I'm not saying this is a bad race because Logano won and Hamlin dead last, which I really don't like it to be that way, but hey, it's not a bad race. The racing was good. It was just not as good as I was hoping for, at least. So, it wasn't really the finish I was hoping for. Last year's Clash with the finish was really good. I really enjoyed that race, but this year's, not really. But I really did like the LA Coliseum. The LA Coliseum where it's at, and Ice Cube's performance, Pitbull's performance, that was really good. I give NASCAR a whole bunch of credit for that. I have high hopes for this race, but, not the way I was hoping for. The heat races, they were awesome. I want to see more of those heat race action. Please, I would like to see more of that. I really like to see more of that style of racing, where it's really intense. Again, not what I was hoping for, so not the finish I would want, but It's about average. This may possibly probably be an average race. Probably a 3.5. Was not the best. So, yeah. So if I had, so I know I'm using a 3.5. It's not a whole number. So if I have to round it to the nearest whole number, I would give this race a 4 out of 10. So yeah, that's just me. That's just my opinion. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for the rest of the NASCAR Cup Series season. It's gonna be a very fun one, and this show will be uploading once again every Tuesday. So yeah, what do you guys think about this race? Joey Logano won. Boo. So yeah, I'm not that happy that Logano won. So again, not really the race I was hoping for, and again, I'm just not really happy that Logano won. Which I know I said I don't really like races because of my least favorite drivers winning and my favorite driver being out. Both of those two, but it just hurts when when the driver that you most hated wins, you mostly despise wins. It just hurts. Like it's just painful, at least for me. And as a Hamlin fan, this really pains for me, and I just have to give it a 3.5, guys. I am sorry, but this is the best, really the best. A 4 at least is what the best I could do. But hey, I mean, I give NASCAR a ton of credit. This was a pretty average race. Not the best I was expecting, but it was good. It was all right. I would give it to that. So yeah, this is not the worst race. It's just not what I was hoping. This is not what I was hoping to happen, and that's why I was on this list. That's why it's on 3.5. So again, Joey Logano won. Kyle Larson did a stupid move on Justin Haley. There was tempers between Eric Jones and Ryan Blaney. And there were, again, some drivers that were in the heat races that were not in the main event. So, yeah. This show will improve, like I said in the introduction. This show will improve over time. So hopefully I can just show you guys the list. I'll improve to you guys over time. Instead of me just reading the list on my phone, I'm going to have my phone out like this and show you guys. So yeah, again, not what I want to see with Joey Logano, unfortunately, winning the race. And yeah, but like I said, I like what NASCAR's doing. They're bringing new fans to the sport. That's what I would like to see. I would like to see new fans that haven't known NASCAR know it. And NASCAR's trying to reach new fans, and I really do support that. Yeah, anyways, that is it for this race review. I will see you guys next time, and make sure you stay tuned to my vlog at Five Flag Speedway for my All-Star Monster Truck vlog tomorrow. Peace out, everybody.